Yo, what's going on, my beautiful people? It's your boy, Lyrical Ride, once again, and we're back. I wanted to talk about something a little different today. I noticed that there's like this really, really huge trend of, coming down on younger men or men in general, and it's really been bugging me because you are taught from when you're little, from when you're tiny, as a young man. Most of us, I can't speak for everybody, but most of us were taught to respect the women in our lives, treat them with kindness and affection while still trying to maintain while still maintaining that stoic nature. You don't cry, you don't show emotion. And when you do show emotion, you make sure that you don't show too much. I really am bothered by the state of the time frame we are in right now is really bugging me. I I don't understand why we are bringing one another down. Um, it's such a crazy situation. It really is. I don't really like doing these, because I feel like we should all be able to do what we gotta do. But it seems as though I feel like I have to make sure that I communicate in some kind of way to encourage. So that's the first thing I want to do. First of all, if there's any young people watching me, anybody that's my age, I'll be 27 this year. Anybody that's my age, anybody that's younger than me, shoot, even the ones that's older than me, it is a very excruciating time right now. And the last thing a lot of us want to do with one another is bring other people down. I have three kids now. I used to have just one, but I adopted two others um, that are my own. And learning how to be a dad of two girls and a boy is a very different situation than just having to deal with one girl. And I've never always been perfect ever. I'm still not perfect. I want to make that known now. I'm not perfect by any means. I just try my best to be more in tune with my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, and understanding that my Father's business, my God up in heaven, our God, is looking down on me with happiness. And I think about some of the things that I've done, and I don't believe that I've ever done the best of things. Like, I wasn't always the most attentive dad when I was younger. I had my daughter when I was 18. Um, like I said, I'm 20. I'll be 27 this year, and each mode I've always tried my best to communicate with her. I talk to her. I spend time with her. I have not always had a car, so sometimes I will have to make a way. And always being felt like someone was coming down on me because of what I could or could not do is a crazy situation. I want you to know, whoever you are that's watching me, if you enjoy my content just for me, then I thank you. And I want you to know, as an individual, even if you ain't never subscribed to me, you ain't never watched my stuff or nothing, I want you to know, as an individual, as a person, as a human, that I love you, that I care about you. I'm sorry if the world is not always forgiving and accepting of us as individuals in general. Whether you're a lady, whether you're a man, but I want to talk to the young men right now. I love all of y'all. It's really hard to hear that. My granddad was a real stoic dude. He took care of us. He handled his business as a man. He took care of his family, and then he took care of his grandchildren. And although I didn't always hear I loved you from him, he made sure that his actions stood by it. So one thing that's a little different about me is I like to express that feeling of love. So I will say it, and I'll make sure that I show it. So I want you to know that I love you, that I care about you, that I'm sorry about the state of the world, and that if you guys come together with me, if we all come together as one, we can try to make some type of space in this little area we in right now and make it feel a little different. Um, it really bugs me, man. We are amazing people, amazing creatures, and looking deeper this than what this world is offering, things get so much better. You see a lot of the parts of yourself that you want to change and make different. And I think that's the most important part about us being human. The one thing that we have an advantage of is are constantly able to evolve and change. We don't have to stay the place that we in. So, um, in conclusion, um, let's try to do more for one another. Let's try to be there more for one another. Let's encourage each other a little more. I'm not always the best when it comes to it. I've gotten into my fair share of arguments with people. Um, I've gotten to, talk down about others. The only difference right now is that I am constantly trying to change from who I was at one point in time to who I am now. And when you comprehend that you want to change, you'll see a change in everything else you do. So, without further ado, I love you. Make sure you guys keep God in your heart. And until next time, my brothers and sisters, see you.